Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great asynchronous day. Thank you so much for logging on to participate with this. So this question is kind of like the ones on the page 8 chart that you had to do for homework, but I wanted to go ahead and give you an example of me working through this since we didn't get to it last class. So this is a screenshot straight out of last class, last Friday's slides. So we need to find the exact value of the 6 trig functions of the given angle. Do not use a calculator. So pi over 4 is on our unit circle. So if I think about pi over 4, well, I've got pi over 4 right there at the middle. It is that 45-degree reference angle. So my coordinates there are going to be rad 2 over 2, rad 2 over 2. All right, so finding my sine, cosine, and tangent, well, my sine is like the y value, so we have rad 2 over 2. My cosine is like the x value, so here it happens to be the same thing, rad 2 over 2. And then tangent is like y over x. So tan of pi over 4, I can do rad 2 over 2 divided by rad 2 over 2. So that's the same as rewriting it by multiplying by the reciprocal of the bottom fraction. And in this case, everything cancels, so we end up just getting 1. All right, thinking about these other functions here, I cannot remember last class if I said inverses or reciprocals. I meant to say the word reciprocals. So these are the reciprocal functions. We'll talk more about the difference between reciprocal and inverse a little bit later. But I know those words kind of feel like they might mean the same thing and that they're flipping. I mean, I use them interchangeably by accident, so just noting that these are reciprocals. So our cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. So if sine is y, cosecant is 1 over y. So to find my cosecant of pi over 4, I need to take 1 over the square root of 2 over 2. So I get 1 times 2 over root 2. This 1 kind of goes away, but I need to rationalize that denominator. So I multiply by the radical in the denominator on the top and bottom of the fraction, because it's the same thing as 1. We get 2 square root of 2 over 2. Those 2's cancel, and so we end up with root 2. All right, thinking about secant, it's the reciprocal function of cosine, so it's 1 over x. Well, because we're doing pi over 4 and it happens to be the same coordinate, it's still going to be 1 divided by root 2 over 2. So we can see from our work up here, we're going to end up getting root 2 again. And then last but not least, cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent. So we have x over y. So cotangent of pi over 4, our x value is rad 2 over 2 divided by rad 2 over 2. And again, we just end up getting 1 for that one. Or you can even think of, since the tangent was 1, 1 over 1 is just 1. So go ahead and try one now on your paper. Again, you already did these on the chart on page 8 for homework, but this is a little more why about how to do it.